Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Roy Jones Jr. is on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence. He's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Roy Jones Jr. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Beast.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. You know, just because you look the role doesn't mean you can play the role. And in a matchup like this, we know one guy has a lot of strengths. You can just see the muscularity. One guy doesn't. But this sport has taught us time and time again, sometimes that doesn't matter at all.
Like the great Sugar Ray Robinson, a lot of people think the greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound. He used to say that boxing is like geometry. It's about angles, keeping somebody off balance. Not who's stronger, but who can use those assets, or who can keep the other guy from using them.
That wasn't able to land. Oh, and there you go. Roy Jones Jr.'s on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. There it is. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up.
Punch it out. Punch it out.
Roy Jones Jr.'s banged by a big uppercut. There he goes with the right hand again. What happened to the get to know ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant and we've already had 4 courses and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet, you got 8 more to go.
Halfway through round number 1. And his eye is starting to swell. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Roy Jones Jr. still shaking after feeling that uppercut. The Beast's vision is being compromised here. That swelling around the eye is worsening as the fight continues.
Well, right now he has to use every advantage he can. You're right. He's at a disadvantage. So now he has to position himself in the ring, every inch of that ring, where he keeps his opponent in a place where he can't throw punches towards the bad eye, where he positions himself where the good eye is always in a place where it can be used.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Mistargeted. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by the Beast. Last 10 seconds. What does a fighter need to do to really build the foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. There has to be coal in that furnace to burn, and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life. Maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people wrong.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Jr.'s ripped by an uppercut. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. You've used that description, stubborn, driven, single-minded focusedness for Roy Jones Jr. How much does that point to his success this season?
Probably 75% of it, because the physical abilities, a lot of people have comparable physical abilities, sometimes even better than guys that get to a higher place. But mentally, emotionally, character-wise, you have it or you don't have it. He has it.
Halfway through this round. And a sharp counterpunch by the Beast from the East. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Roy Jones Jr.'s damaged by a right hand. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. Able to dismiss it. Good looking counterpunch. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Roy Jones Jr. showing some defense with the block. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. It was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think...
Wow! The Beast is big headshot, puts him down. He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Oh! Roy Jones Jr. scored upon by a left hand. What did we learn about Roy Jones as an amateur, about what he brings into the ring? I mean, the guy went 121 wins as an amateur and racked up as many medals and honors as you could.
Well, I'll tell you what we learned about Jones. Very gifted, tremendous talent, speed, and power. Great mix of the two. And he found a way to make wrong right. He breaks the rule book on technical things, on as far as the approach of how you should do boxing 101. He pulls back when you shouldn't pull back. He drops his hands when you shouldn't drop your hands. But he has the speed, the timing, the anticipation, the confidence to make it right.
Targeted counterpunch by the Beast from the East. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. The Beast's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Oh, that's gotta hurt. The Beast is stunned and staggered. Able to cover up that gut. Nothing there on the punch by the Beast. Now that's some fine work right there by Roy Jones. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he could kill a little of the clock, survive.
Beat him to the punch.
Wow! Roy Jones Jr.'s right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by the Beast from the East. The Beast trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down. There it is! Roy Jones Jr.'s legs look shaky. He was hurt. He just missed that shot up top. He missed with that headshot. Halfway through round number 4. Holy cow! Roy Jones Jr.'s hurt bad by a right hand. Oh, the Beast is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do. Just create some space there. Nice block by the Beast from the East. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
That's a good block by Roy Jones. He's tough spot. There's no way around it. The eye is swelling so badly that we could see an end to this fight.
Yes, it is, but it's not an impossible spot. It's not a spot where fighters before him have not been in and have not survived and even won in. You look at Carmen Basilio when he fought the late, great Sugar Ray Robinson. You know, his eyes were closed. He found a way to win.
As we come to the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Missed the target with that hook. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. You see how he does that right there? How he just pushes away. And a smart counterpunch by the Beast from the East. Roy Jones Jr.'s cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Roy Jones Jr. stunned, and he is hurt. Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Gets rid of that body shot. Good block by Roy. Holy cow! Roy Jones Jr.'s in bad shape. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
Junior's proving to be elusive. Well-placed counterpunch by the Beast. Able to counter that attack. Well, the end of the round is upon us. And oh boy, we need to catch our breath ourselves.
Now, these guys are not shy about introducing themselves. They came right out at the beginning. They said hello with punches, punches and bunches.
Great exchanges we've seen so far. Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Roy Jones Jr.'s cut around his eye, and you know his corner's got to get to work on that as soon as they get back. Fires right back at him. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He's got a real problem on his hands right now. That cut has worsened to the point where clearly the referee's giving it a look. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Roy Jones Jr.'s almost out of it there. He was stunned. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's aware that he has to be.
Holy cow! Roy Jones Jr.'s hurt bad by a right hand. Nice block by the Beast. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Beautiful, nice movement. Keep that up. Moving.
Over the hump, the back end of the fight now begins. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Roy Jones Jr. stunned and staggered. Well, where was this earlier? All of a sudden now you see he's being effective and being aggressive and outworking his man when for most of the fight he was the one being outworked.
Well, eating about 2 dozen jabs, you know what? It can change your mind a little bit. He figures now, let the other guys start eating a little.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Sonny, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Blocks that punch. Boy, that's a big gash there on the cheek. Gets rid of that effort. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Don't go crazy in there. Bounce smart, my man.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
Not precise at all by Roy Jones. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Able to cover up that gut. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the count. Wow! Roy Jones Jr. is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. So far tonight, he was being completely outworked, but now we see him being more the aggressor.
Well, it was starting to get a little late. He understood he needed to change things a little.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
No, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Very nice defensive guard there. Oh! Around, but he has gone down now. some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
You don't have to slug it out with it. You're going to tie yourself up. Keep your shots. The confidence on this is worth on this one.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went, you knew the swelling was bad. Now you see the result. The ref stepping in, stopping this fight. That's a TKO.
Your winner, the Beast.
He's your winner by TKO.
And a guy that I want to see more of.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.